Coward, and this is Wake Up New Bedford, and I am here with Chace. Chace, thanks for being here.
Much love to you. Thank you.
And so, you've lived in several different places throughout your life. You lived in New Bedford, lived in Atlanta, you lived in Tampa, Miami, and on the West Coast in California. Can you pick a favorite that you've lived in so far?
No way.
Yeah?
There's no way. Nah.
Every place has something that makes it special, and it's hard to pick.
Oh, of course. I mean, this place is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, New Bedford is an amazing place. Like, I tell people all the time, you have no idea what this place is. Don't judge it by its cover. But, like, yeah, no, there's every special place for, like, that one place, right? For music, for fishing, for, you know, whatever it is you're looking for. But, yeah, I can't pick, man. I love life.
Okay. So maybe a different way to phrase that. Where do you consider home?
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, you're gonna laugh when I say this and be like, he's one of those, but like, honestly, bro, Earth is my home.
He's one of those.
What did I say?
No, okay.
And
so what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is like when you actually like, cause like I operate in like the private lifestyle, and like when you actually start to really sit and just think about this life and like what all this is, I get what you're saying, but for me, my mind works in such a way where like, it's all love. It's all like God gave us this whole earth. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. But in terms of like, I get what you're saying, like where do I consider to be from? Where do I claim as my home, right?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to say New Bedford.
Sure, yeah.
You know, but like respectfully, I was raised in Florida, and that's where a lot of like, people don't understand why I talk the way I talk sometimes, like some of the words I use with the pronunciation. I would have to say the South, like Florida, you know, like Florida is another one. Like that's my home.
That's where it's had, that place has had a lot of influence on you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Facts, yes. Sure.
But right now, you're living in LA. Yes. And so, after, I don't want to say being kicked out of LA, but the first time you were in California, it didn't work out, right?
No.
And so, what made you want to go back there?
Yeah. You know, I was working with a producer when I first went there, and one time we were just talking, and he just said, "It's like, what are you doing with the music?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing. Like, I made MTV, but I don't really know like what that means." And he's like, "Bro, come to LA. Just come back and visit for a week." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm thinking I'm going there on a vacation.
Yeah.
I go for a vacation. He's like, "You gotta move back here." I'm like, "Bro,
What are we talking about?" Yeah.
what? Like, I'm like, "Where am I gonna live?"
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, "Bro, I'll sort something out. Like, I'll get, well, you know." And I'm like, "All right." So I go back to Florida. I get this job at like a like through the city. It was like holding signs and like directing traffic, like stop, go.
Okay.
Almost died first day.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I saw like a Fast and the Furious type of accident. It was like
Sure.
slow motion when Vin Diesel like, it was
Yeah.
just like, almost died. But yeah, I like stacked up like 2 weeks worth of pay, and I just went to LA, bro. And then one thing led to another. I got like a really good job. I was like taking the bus and train, and yeah, it just got crazy.
And then when did you make that move? Like, what year are we in?
This was 2021 October.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is still like COVID, kind of the end of COVID a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't know if you know, like LA California was like shut down.
Yeah.
You know? They're like the place that like, you know, a lot of political influence, and you know, California, man, like they were not playing that. They had vax cards. It was like crazy.
And so did that not like deter you or like make you not want to go to California at all, or like this might be worth it?
I didn't even know about
sure.
that. I
Yeah,
didn't even know
yeah.
about that at all.
Okay.
But I was definitely like, I'm going, because again, I like to adapt. I like to. I'm always. It's funny. You were like, you lived a lot of places. Like, do you want to call me a gypsy?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I feel you.
But yeah, man, I said I'm going because I'm all about like the new vibes, and you know, I'm like, you always hear about California and Wiz Khalifa and all these dudes talking about LA, right? Like Hotel California. So, yeah.
No, but it definitely offers a lot of opportunities. That it's like if you're open to the challenge and you're open to adapting and you're open to putting yourself out there, LA can do a lot for you, it sounds like.
Oh, and it did, and it always will. You know, I actually just found out, I don't know have you ever heard of PCH, like the Pacific Coast Highway that runs all up
I
and
have heard of
down?
that, yeah, okay.
So there's a place called Malibu.
Sure.
You've heard of Malibu? I just found out like Malibu has like this sacred Native American like territory that like that's why when you're in Malibu it feels amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Malibu. You know, a lot of homes were just lost there, unfortunately and stuff. But yeah, like bro, California, LA, there's no place like it, and I mean that down to like, you know, it may sound a bit vague or broad or like, no, California, like trust me.
And so it's while you're in LA the second time, while you're in California, that your career really starts to take off?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does it get started?
How does it get started back in California? It was bumpy. You know, I ended up moving to where my boy told me to move to, and then like I had this really nice place with a nice, it was vibes, right? Whole studio in the back of the house, and next thing you know, that fell through. I had to like move to East Gardena Watts, which is like this horrible place, and like it was rough seeing all the things I saw, and like I just was like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, bro, because I like felt like everybody would have been right if I start calling people, and I just. Man, dude, I ended up meeting this girl who's an attorney that I ended up like being with, and I met like some really good people, you know, and yeah, like, you know, one thing led to another, and then I ended up just meeting with one of my really close friends now. His name's Pete Farmer. He's like used to run a lot of label stuff like in Hollywood, you know, and yeah, like one thing led to another. You know, now I'm working with a bunch of his people, and that's really how it works, though. You know, for anyone who's wondering, like California is a place where you can go there. They call it the city of fallen angels. You know, like you can go there and get involved in all the wrong stuff, and meet the people that say they're gonna do this and do that. And man, if I had $1 for every person who told me that we were gonna do this and do that, and they had connections here, I'd be literally at least 100,000 there, legitimately though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they say I'd be $1 million. No, I'd literally have $100,000 off all. And like, I've turned down deals in LA. I've turned down multiple deals, multi-million-dollar deals in LA.
Why are you turning these deals down?
Well, some of them just weren't right, or they involved me compromising my soul, or just to do something that was just not acceptable with my morals. And yeah, like I had to say no to multi-million-dollar deals on many occasions.
So I have heard of that Hollywood is kind of just like this cesspool of like people that are just trying to suck your soul. Like it's not the most moral place. I've heard that about, you know, Hollywood and LA. And like you're just talking about, you've had to turn down deals because it just didn't sit right with you and they're trying to compromise you. Does it not, how do these experiences not scare you out of LA?
Because I understand one thing.
What?
That's what they're on, and that's all cool. Like the whole Hollywood vibe, and like what do they say, like the parties in the hills with all that's dope, bro. Like that's what they're on. That's their lifestyle, right? Like I'm not tripping on none of that. I have nothing bad to say about these people.
Sure.
It just wasn't something I'm going to do.
Okay.
You know, like it's just something I'm not going to involve myself in. But I love like all that stuff, bro, because there has to be that way, and there has to be the other way that I subside with.
Sure.
You know? So it's all good. Like I love LA, bro. I'm telling you, I love all that craziness, bro.
And I love your perspective on it because the world needs balance.
Yeah.
So like you can choose one way, but this other stuff needs to exist and happen so that you know, like not just what's right and wrong, but you can see one way and be like, I actually prefer this way. But it gives you those perspectives that you need in order to make the right decision that sits with you, it sounds like.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've met a lot of great people in LA that, you know, things didn't work out, but like I still wish the best for them. I still know that they're like in a mind space where that's where they were, and like that's cool. You know, so it's all love. That's my thing, bro. It's all love, regardless of whatever. You know?
So do you feel like when it comes to promotion and promoting your music and getting more popular, do you feel like word of mouth has worked the best? Do you feel like social media has worked the best? Or has it really been maybe like the record label or promoter pushing your stuff that has worked the best?
You know, I think what works the best for me,
Yeah, for you.
in my music, is mostly like just people doing what they want with it. You know, like you asked me before, like, you know, did I make it? Yeah, I made it when I made the records. You know, like in terms of if whatever label wants to back it financially and put money, or if people want to share my stuff on Instagram, that's cool. But the music's gonna speak for itself. You know, I don't get caught up in the numbers. Like I turn my likes off on Instagram. Like I don't care about any of that. You know, for me, it's just about making good music. And that's whatever that is to whomever considers good music to be good music.
Sure. So, do you see, is music your career path? Like, as in, like, do you see that, you may not be motivated by money, but, like, do you consider this to be, like, your main source of income?
No. Nope. I'm a businessman on the side.
Okay.
I have investments in multiple things. Yeah, like for me, music is just something I love to do. Like now, if somebody wants to book me on that tour, and I just got hit up yesterday, swear down on everything I love to go to Canada and like host for this really superstar. Like, but I don't know. Like for me, bro, it's just whatever feels good in the moment for me, you know. But music is something I love to do. I don't look at it as like a career path. People ask me all the time, they're like, oh, he's a musician. No, I'm not. Like, that's just something I do. Like, I'm not a musician. I mean, if you want to call me that, you can. But, like, I'm just Chace, man. Like,
what takes up most of your time, then? Like, what do you like to spend your time doing at this point?
Honestly, I like to spend time with people that are kind and just have, like, a really nice dialogue, really nice conversation. I like to spend time with, like, a woman that I'm just really feeling, you know, like, and just vibe, you know, like there's just something about sitting down and just chilling, bro. That's beautiful to me. Cause you know, like as kids, we're just trained to go, right? Like school and sports and work, that train. I like to just sit down, bro, and just have a beautiful, that's why I told you when we sat down, like, you was like, thank you for coming. No, thank you, cause I enjoy this type of stuff, you know? Like life is art to me.
Do you feel like you have a good circle around you? Or is that right now you really are just kind of by yourself and maybe you have like a girl you like, but how do friends work for you?
I don't really have many friends.
Yeah?
No, I don't look at it like that. I have people that I'm close with, like, you know, my mom and everybody who knows me, like whatever they want to say we are. Like it doesn't matter to me. Like I just like, yeah, the circle that I have around me, bro, I meet people every day and it's love. So like, yeah, that, I mean, I guess like you could say the people that I have in my everyday phone, like Uncle Tone and, you know, my mom, yeah, that's like always gonna be whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like that's, you know,
That's
undeniable,
family. Yeah.
unconditional. But yeah, like in terms of like a friend circle, I don't really have many friends. I've lost a lot of my friends due to just, you know, fallouts or whatever. But yeah, I love to be with a girl though. I love to be with a shorty that's on love and being sweet to me. Like
Okay.
that's my vibe. Like I love that, bro. I'll pay for that, and I've never, just for the record, I've never like been a trick. I've never like never done anything out of the ordinary. Nah, none of that. But like I love to spend time with a girl. I love to go out, get some ice cream and talk and go hiking. And
I love that's your first thing. Let's go get some ice cream, bro. What are you talking about?
Just spend beautiful moments with people.
Yeah.
You can't buy that. You can't buy that great dialogue and interaction with somebody. You can't buy that real flavor. You know? So I love that.
Do you see yourself getting married?
Yeah. But like
I hope so.
I would love to, but like, bro, I don't know anymore about that.
Really?
I don't know, because again, like I'm like 0 for 6, bro.
Don't look at it like that. Like
No, I know.
I've heard when it in terms of becoming successful, that every no brings you closer to a yes. And so if people viewed it like that, they would rush to failure to learn from it to bring them closer to success. And that can be viewed in terms of business or professionally, but in anything, like if life isn't always going to be failure, like the more no's you get, the closer you get to yeses.
Yeah, because they said like that 100th swing, man, could be the knockout the park. But for me, it breaks my heart. Like when you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all are really good friends, and you start throwing the I love yous, and those I love yous turn to yous, and it's just like for me, it's just like I don't feel comfortable right now where I am, like, because the last girl I was with, I told her I loved her. So it's like for me to go talk to somebody else, it's like these are things that artists go through. Well, Chace goes through. You don't ever want to be a pair, but like, like, did I lie to her when I told her that because I'm with somebody else new? And like, that's what I'm saying. I just the more. That's why I say like I'm super big on just like genuineness, because like, yeah, man, I do not want to have any more fallouts. I want to get married one day, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And so, I mentioned to you before that you really come across as someone who loves to live in the moment. But what does your future look like? I mean, because you still do make music and you are on a label. So even just with the music, let's stick with that. How consistent do you want to put out music? Is that something that your audience should like expect from you on a consistent basis? Like, are you working on a project right now?
Yeah, I am working on a project. It's called Girls Lie Too.
Literally? That was just like a coincidence that we were just talking about that?
No.
Okay, got you. Okay.
I actually just pushed everything through the label.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday night.
Should people be, do you have like a date in mind or a timeline, or we'll see?
Yeah, August 1st.
August 1st?
Yeah, it's going to be a single. It's going to be a big one.
Okay.
I actually wrote it for Drake, but I decided to keep it for myself.
Okay. All right. I'm super excited to listen to that. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, of course. What do you mean? Now, you've really piqued my interest as an artist, but as a person. So now I'm really interested to see what your future holds, because you not only have lived an interesting life, you just have so much potential in everything you're doing. So I'm now interested in, you've got my attention, I'm following you now. Like I'm definitely locked in. So
wow, thank you.
With music, you're dropping a new single soon. What else should people be looking out for you for?
Oh, they should definitely be looking out, for everything I'm about to do with Antonio Simmons, Uncle Tone. We have a lot on the way. They should look out for that.
What does that mean? Like, who is that?
Uncle Tone?
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Tone is a legend. He's from Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, but we keeping DMX's image alive, and we got a beverage coming soon. It's really good. It's called Dogmen.
Okay.
That's gonna be really good. Also, I have a lot of new music coming, by the way. Pop records, by the way, that are like different from what you've heard. I don't know if you've heard any new music that I've released, but
no, I haven't gotten a chance to.
Yeah, so I've been dropping like a lot of R&B stuff, like a lot of soul, like lover boy, heartbreak music. That's poppy kind of, but I'm about to go like full blown pop now, like Justin Bieber, NSYNC pop.
What made you want to do that transition?
It's funny you say that, man. Honestly, I think it was just sitting and listening to that type of music and realizing that this feels good. Like I'm all about that, man. Like I just remember like the whole Chief Keef era and like all that drill stuff, and when you actually sit and you realize that music is a vibration, it does have like, your body has interesting fact that a billion chemical reactions that occur in the body every second. So for me, pop feels good. Like it makes my body feel good.
Yeah.
So I'm about to go into the pop world, I'm trying to get that pop bag. That pop bag hit different, you know what I'm saying?
They definitely do.
Popcorn, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot, bro. All right, so does the radio pay well? Is it, because especially since talking about pop.
I never checked. I don't even know where that bag is.
What are you talking about?
I didn't check. I don't care about that.
Why not? I can understand by not being motivated by it, but why not collect money that you worked for? What do you mean?
I don't need it. And on top of that, the people that made that happen for me, they can have it. And I'm not saying that in a way of nothing shady happened.
Yeah, sure.
I just never asked for it. You know, I remember topics coming up, but when I start hearing numbers with my music, it makes me upset. When I hear like, oh man, you got this much likes on, I mean, this many views on that, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't live in that, bro. I don't live in that world of money and like numbers. None of that matters to me.
Okay.
When it comes to my music, especially though, I actually take offense to it. But
Okay.
I know what you're asking me. I am knowledgeable of it. Yeah, the radio pays the most out of streaming or you know, yeah, in terms of when you drop a single and it's supposed to do what it do, where the money at, the radio is hitting.
Okay.
Yeah, they hitting. Yeah.
And so, with music being a big passion of yours, but not the biggest priority, what was your reasoning for wanting to sign to a label?
Yeah, you kept saying that. I'm signed to my own label.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah, and I just get distribution through Universal.
Okay.
It's a company called Virgin. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Virgin, correct? Virgin Mobile.
Oh yeah, Virgin Mobile. Okay, yeah, like the phone company.
They just go by Virgin now, but
Yeah.
like I'm under a company called Intercept.
Okay.
So yeah, they're all under Universal, and I just
Gotcha.
get distribution through them. And
Okay.
I'm in contacts with the higher ups that run that, and that's all love. Shout out to my people. Sketch was from Boston and LA. Who's
Okay.
doing his thing right now. He put me onto that one right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, clearly you're still serious about music, but you're not letting yourself be defined by it. You know, you never want to just be. So if you're not a music artist, you don't want to be put in that box. How do you want people to think of you as? Like how should people describe you? Like if I talk to my family right after this interview, and they're like, "Oh, who'd you interview?" I'd be like, "Oh, Chace." They're like, "All right, who is he? What do you want me to tell them?" Besides, he's a cool guy,
Yo,
living
love,
life.
man.
How do I
Honestly,
describe you to people?
However you want. But I mean, I think Drake said it the best. Like, I'm just a guy, man. Like, you know, like you want him, man. I'm just a guy. That's how I feel. You know, I'm just a human being, and what it means to be human now that like I'm tapped into like, you know, with the things that I'm tapped in, like to be a human being is incredible. You do know that this is like a supercomputer, your brain,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, like Steve Jobs took the iPhone and was like, zoom, like. That's how real it is. Like this is life, you know. Like, I'm just a person, man. I'm just a guy. I'm just Chace, bro. Yeah.
And so, even if I mean, everyone is, but you're so much more than a music artist. Do you have some advice to up and coming artists for some do's and don'ts, things to avoid, advice you would give them to succeed? Because you've learned a lot. You've done a lot of things out of trial and error.
Yeah.
You failed, you succeeded. What's some advice you would give to someone who's just starting out with music?
Yeah. You know, I'd say make good music. Music that really means something to you. That could be you tapping pens. Hey, that's what you made and you love it. Go ahead. Just make sure you focus on the level of the quality and the production. Make sure the production's always there. And also, always finish your projects in terms of like mixing and mastering. Like, you know how many people I've ran into that are like, Chace, can you please come to the studio? I'm like, they're like, what do you want? I don't want any money. I'll come. And I go and then spend all this time and we're in the studio recording. Like, we got a hit, bro. They never mix master. They never do the paperwork. Always have your paperwork in order. That's why I was telling you, I have my own label. I have my own publishing company. I'm in charge of everything that I do needs to make sense on paper.
Yeah.
Because when you start playing with other producers in studio, people don't even know this. When you go to a studio and you record, that engineer technically owns that project. People don't even know that though.
Okay.
So you always gotta have your paperwork in order. Very important.
Should you get a lawyer or just educate yourself on this?
You know, You can get a lawyer. I keep a lawyer, of course, but like, you can read on this stuff, but how many artists are focused on that, right?
Yeah.
Bro, when I first got into this, I didn't even know about like business. I thought you just make a record, it's amazing, and you blow up and you're green,
Yeah.
right? No. Making a song, I'm talking mixed, mastered, music video shot, edited. You're like 10-15% of the way done. Yeah, that's how real it is, you know? So, yeah.
And you make music because you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
Are you also passionate about the process, or that's just what it takes in order to put music out successfully?
No, I'm very passionate about the process. It's funny, I used to tell engineers and producers, like, prior to even press and record, I always say thank you for your time, but like I stress, please approach this project with love, because like it's really important that you love what we're about to do, you love it while we're doing it, because if you don't, just hit stop and cancel it. 'Cause I don't want you to just do this because I'm paying for the session. You know, I want the producer to sit with the record for hours and make sure that the tweaks, something they may hear, we can go there and sit with it and you're not getting upset like, oh, I need more money. Like, nah, bro, this ain't that, man. This is music. This is being recorded. This
Do
is
it for the
record.
love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. I like a lot of love songs, right?
Yeah.
I need my records to be lovey, you know, real love.
What is a piece of advice? This could be life advice. This could be music based. What could you tell the people of New Bedford to help them improve? Because a lot of what you're feeling, it's not just you, okay? It's a lot of people who have been living here their whole lives, people who have left and come back. And New Bedford, like a lot of cities, are gonna have their own problems. But you haven't been here, left, come back. You've have a different perspective on New Bedford. You still love it, but you see some of the issues it has, okay? What could you tell the people to help them improve? People of New Bedford, talk to them.
If I could tell people what I would say is, you must sit with yourself and you must just see an image in your brain of where you want to be, what you want to do, and you just go there. You just go there. And you always, and just this is me, always keep it love. Like, stay on love. Don't never let nobody have no power over you, because the ultimate slavery is allowing somebody else to have power over you.
Yes.
And whatever that means to you, but like, I literally am not letting anybody ever, because that could be the whole downfall of my life. And I could, you know, I don't never want that type of vibe where I'm, you know, people being hurt and harmed and verbally abused. There's a lot of that here.
A lot.
We need to stop that, because that's not the vibes. And I know everybody wants love and to be successful, so you must practice that in your day-to-day. And always think. You know, you have to be a thinker, even when you're getting dressed to go to that place, right? Why am I going there? What is this talking about? Like, you must be level in your brain, balanced. I'm a Libra, so it's easy for me to be balanced, but like, you must think, like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And just do it, and the rest will come. I promise you. I promise you, as long as you want love, because if you're not, God gonna be like, hold up, let me show you something.
Yeah, you're gonna learn the hard way.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase, this has been an experience and a conversation that I won't soon forget.
Yeah, it's all love, my brother. Thank
Yes.
you. Truly, I'm grateful for you. Like,
Thank you.
bro. Yeah,
like, so many of my interviews are just random, or I haven't met the person before, but like, you never know what God has planned for you, so you just gotta embrace the moments, and this has been a true moment, so thank you.
Yeah, likewise, bro. Thank you as well.
And so everyone, this has been my conversation with Chase. Watch part 1, part 2 to learn more about his journey, check out his music, check out him on social media. The link will be in the bio, and look out, he's got a lot of things in store. So just stay on the lookout, support him, and catch us in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.